Hey, welcome to A Moment to Move, and we're going to get moving today. So it's going to be a bit more flowy than the other sequences that we've done in the past, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Please hit the subscribe button if you do, and stay tuned because content's coming Mondays and Thursdays. So today we're going to start in a tabletop position, so shoulders over your hands, hips over your knees, and we're going to start with a few cat-cow poses. So on your inhale, drop the belly, stick the hips to the sky, pull the shoulder blades on to your back and stretch up. On your exhale, push into the hands, dome the upper back, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the glutes. And take two more on your own. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one. Come back to neutral, and we're just going to contract and lengthen the side body. So you're going to just stare over to your right foot, push into the ground, contracting the right side body, stretching and lengthening the left side by bringing the shoulder forward. Inhale, come back central, and switch to the other side. Just a few more side to sides. Last one on each side. Come back, tuck your toes under, and we're just going to do a quick wrist warm up. So just gently place the hands down and begin to rock back and forth. Remember, eyes of the elbows are facing forward. Gentle grip of the mat or the floor with your fingertips. And you can begin to make tiny circles, going clockwise. And anti-clockwise. Bringing your shoulders over to where you feel comfortable. And just quickly placing the fingertips facing towards the knees, sit back and let the palms of your hands come up. You can bend into your one elbow then the other. And come back to stillness. Maybe close your eyes. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, side out. Place your hands down. Set yourself up and then sink the hips up and back for the downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out the feet, push into the hands, broaden the upper back by bringing the eyes of the elbows forward. Come to stillness. And on your inhale, we're going to bring the right leg up and back. Exhale, begin to roll forward, pushing the ground from the ground, and bring that knee up to the right tricep, down to the right wrist, cross to the left wrist, up, left tricep, back to the right tricep, down to the right wrist, and follow that circle square one more time, down to the right wrist, across. Keep the dome in the upper back, your core engaged, up to the left tricep. We're going to outstretch the leg, coming in to starfish. So you're going to bring the right foot underneath the left wrist, opening up to a nice starfish pose. You can stretch the side body here, push it into the right wrist, index finger and thumb, externally rotate the shoulder blades, flex both feet to contract the leg muscles. Just bring that left hand up overhead. From there, begin to get some balance in that left leg. Now you can either bring the right knee into the right chest, or you can just hover it off the ground using the oblique muscles on the right side. Gaze next to your right hand, bend the knee, and step your foot there. Pivot the feet round, coming in to a crescent lunge. Take a bend in the left knee, open it up through the torso, reach the arms up overhead. And we're going to come to standing at the top of the mat, so begin to shift the weight forward and bring that left knee up into the chest, straighten through the right leg, squeeze the glute, and step back crescent lunge. Compose your balance by squeezing and hugging the midline. And we're going to bring forward, straightening the right leg, knee to chest once again. Step back, crescent lunge. Utilize the breath and have your arms however you need them to keep yourself balanced. Inhale, left knee up to the chest. Exhale, step back. 2 more. Shift the weight forward, bring the left knee to the chest. Exhale, step back. Last one, coming up into knee to chest. And step back into your crescent lunge. Hug the midline, squeeze the thighs together to create a nice stable body. And when you exhale, place the hands down, straightening out through that front leg and fold over on your exhale. Again, you might want to think inhale, lengthen the torso, exhale, nice fold down. And think about pulling the right hip back, left hip forward to parallel the hips up. Inhale, bend into that front leg, runner's lunge. Exhale, step back, high plank. Now from your high plank, you can bring your knees down, and we're going to come into a wide high plank, if that makes sense. So I'm going to spin around to face you to show you what I mean. So the arms are wider than your shoulders, quite significantly. I like to have the hands slightly pointing out to like a 45-degree angle. I'm going to make sure I've got a nice wide grip. And we're going to come down, so you're going to bend into the right elbow, keep the left elbow straight for a push-up. And again, if that felt a little bit uncomfortable, spread your arms a bit further away. Make sure the tailbone's tucked, and we'll come over to the left side. And keeping the right arm straight. Inhale, right side. Exhale, straight. Inhale, left side. Right arm straight. Last one on each side. And lower down to the mat. I'm going to stay facing you for the time being. Keep your hands where they are. Take the fingertips. Squeeze the glutes, roll the spine up, pull the shoulder blades down your back. Wide cobra. Lower back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll back down. Try and keep the fluidity of your spine like a wave. Make sure the glutes are engaged, and spread your feet if you need a bit more room for the lower back. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Last one. Lower back down. I'm going to spin back around on my mat. Come up to a tabletop. Again, knees under the hips, shoulders under the hands, shoulder over the hands. And we're going to bring that right leg up. Engage it by flexing the foot, pull the hip back, and we're just going to push the hips up. Try to keep the spine as neutral as possible. This is something called donkey kicks. So we're going for 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place the knee down to the ground, get the hips ready, and stick your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a breath to clear it all out. Sweep the left leg up to the sky and roll forward. Bring in the left knee to the left tricep, lower down to the left wrist, right tricep, left tricep. Focus on the breath. Keep pushing the ground away from you. Hug the midline. I think that was 3. So once you're up to the left tricep, the right tricep for the 3rd time, extend the left leg underneath the right hand. Open up your chest. Keep the shoulders stacked over the wrist. Starfish. Again, flex the feet, contracting the muscles in your legs. Squeeze the glutes, Stretch out that right side body. And stabilize through your right foot. And again, you can bring that left knee to the chest, or you can extend it away from you. Keep your balance, very important. And that left knee to the chest, step to the left hand. Pivot the feet, rise up, crescent lunge. Take a breath or two to settle in. Squeeze the midline. Engage the right glute. Begin to look in front of you. This should be quite familiar. Shift the weight forward. Float up. Bring that right knee into the chest on your inhale. Exhale. Slowly step it back. Bending the right knee. Inhale, come up. There's 2. Exhale, step back. Keep the body nice and stable. Balance. Gaze on one point in front of you. And smile. It's only balancing after all. Don't take it too seriously. If you fall out, just come back and start again. 5. Into the chest. Nice and controlled. Step back. Place the hands to the ground. Straighten both legs. Bring that left hip back. Over the front, over the leg. Maybe tuck the chin to the chest. Should feel a nice stretch through the hamstring. I've even got one coming through the shin at the moment. Feels good. Inhale, bend into that front knee. Runner's lunge. Bring the chest forward. Exhale, step back. High plank. That's another round of wide push-ups. I'm going to stay where I am this time. So bring your arms as wide as you need them. Hands out to a 45-degree angle. Try to keep that plank posture by squeezing the glutes. Make sure the belly's pulled into the midline. And we're going to start on the left-hand side this time. We'll come over to the left. Keep the right hand straight. Push back up. That's 2. 4. Last one on each side. Back up and lower down. And what do you know, your hands are already in position for that wide cobra. So pull the shoulder blades onto the back, squeeze the glutes, open up the legs a little bit more, pull the chest through, gaze forward, exhale, come back down. 2, roll up. Make sure the glutes are engaged. 3, and pull the shoulder blades onto the back. 4. Last one, roll up, we hold. Lower back down, place the hands under the shoulder blades, and come up to tabletop. Flex the left foot, bring it up to run as parallel to the hips as you can get. It's always quite hard to see behind you, and we're going to go for 10 of those donkey kicks again. So squeeze the heel to the bum and just push up as if you're kicking away. Try to keep that spine as neutral as you can. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knee back down. I'm going to turn to face you. Bring my hips out in front of me, feet out to the side, sorry. Extend the right foot in front. Bring the left foot inside the right thigh. Flex the right foot. As you inhale, puff up your chest. As you exhale, turn the body and bend over the right thigh. And you may want to grab the outside of your right foot with your left hand. Actively using the internal strength to pull the left knee towards the ground. And you're going to feel a nice stretch in the lower back here, lower back hip area on the left hand side. And also through the side body on the left side, which we use today with starfish. Come back up to neutral and simply switch legs. Left leg extends, right foot comes inside. Inhale, bring the chest up. Exhale, pivot the chest over the right side. Again, if you want to grab the outside of your left foot with your right hand, you can do so. Actively bringing the right knee down to the ground with internal strength. And you may even want to gaze under the right armpit to get a bit more of a stretch on that side body. Make sure the left foot is flexed. It's a really good stretching pose this, it hits multiple positions. Inhale, come back. We'll cross the legs. We'll take 2 or 3 nice deep inhales and sigh out on the exhale and get on with our day. So close down the eyes. Inhale, hold for a couple of seconds. Exhale, sigh it out. Nice big inhale, hold. Last one. Thank you for sharing this time in this space. I look forward to seeing you again on the mat soon.